Welcome to another episode of Get the Food Out of Here. Freddie Rubino here with my wife Christine.
Hey everybody.
Today we're going to be doing two of my favorite foods, sausage and peppers and macaroni together the way they were meant to be. I love sausage and peppers. Every Italian does. So what we're doing first, we're putting the macaroni in the water. 1 pound of orecchiette.
Yeah.
Orecchiette, it means little hats. Okay? In the water. Boom. Okay, so I used this one, this brand, and you know why I used it? You always got to keep stirring. Because Barilla doesn't make a pound. 12 ounces. I didn't know this. I'm looking at it.
I told you.
And then my wife told me. God forbid I shouldn't say my wife told me. What's the big deal? Every Italian recipe is a pound of macaroni. What am I going to be, Columbo to buy Barilla pasta? Inexcusable. Put 4 more ounces in. Let me tell you something. A real Italian, instead of it being a pound, it would be 18 ounces. Always more.
Let's lower the volume a bit.
I'm mad. 12 ounces. I gotta eat. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We took sausage and we cut the casings off and we just added the sausage meat. So for every serving, you should be making 1 sausage.
4 servings and a pound of macaroni. So 4 sausage for a pound.
That's what I was saying.
But
so
it takes you way too long.
A pound of macaroni is 4 servings. We put 4 sausage in here. Okay?
And he fried it up.
And we fried it up. Look at that. Oh, beautiful sausage. So now we're going to just put it in a plate by itself.
You're going to put it to the side for now.
Yeah, like our differences.
But you're going to keep the grease that came out of the sausage in the pan.
As much as you can. Because sometimes it sticks to the sausage. You ever see when the grease sticks to your sausage? Terrible.
What is wrong with you?
I'm talking about the dish, honey. What's the matter with you? What's the matter? Okay. You see this? We didn't have...
This is the worst.
No, you know why? Because I didn't have a big slotted rubber thing.
You complain that I have too many things.
Yeah. Okay, look. You see that grease?
That's going to cook your veggies.
Oh.
And that's all flavor.
Oh,
Let's share, everybody, and tell the people you share it with for them to share it.
Share, share, share. Learn how to make this dish. Okay? I'm stirring again. Stirring. You have to stir a pound of macaroni at least 5 or 6 times. Okay. First thing we're putting in is an onion.
Use 1 small onion. Our onion's real big.
I got a big onion, I can tell you that. Okay. Now we cut this like this. Let me show you how to peel an onion, honey.
Oh, jeez.
You know what I'm saying? Remember the first time I peeled your onion?
Please stop.
That was a long time ago. Okay. And we're going to dice it, right, honey?
Oh, my
Which
God.
means we cut it like this. And we cut it like this. What?
You're going to kill yourself because you
Oh,
don't know
so
what you're
what?
doing.
So
I
your
told
boyfriend...
You, we have to get knife skill classes for your Williams-Sonoma.
So your boyfriend has to work double time. So what? Look at this. Look at me dicing. Okay? Look at me. Look at me. Now you want it small because you want it on... Now we're only going to do like 1/4 of an onion, right?
No, we're doing half an onion.
You want this whole half in there?
Yeah.
I don't think you do. What do you think? Good enough?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. How much does that come out to? You said you were going to put it in a cup.
I was going to put it in a cup, but it comes out to about that much.
That doesn't help anybody.
No. Okay, I'm putting this in.
I thought you were going to put it in a freaking cup.
That's about 1/4 of a cup.
It's a half a cup of onion.
A half a cup of 1/4 of a onion.
See, you're acting like it's funny, but then when people don't know, it's frustrating for them.
It is very frustrating, but you've seen how much onion was there.
It's a half a cup of diced onion.
Well, then what are you making a big deal? I gotta put a little salt in this. In the water? You always have to salt your water. A lot of people tell us no. Why is that?
Because they don't know any better?
That could be. Okay, the onion is in. Now I got a little garlic. You have to stir the onion. You know what else I have to put into this onion? A little more oil.
If you keep banging my pan.
I'll bang your pan tonight. A tablespoon of oil, add to the grease.
Yeah, you
Because
want...
sometimes it's not enough.
Yeah, enough fat may not have come out of the sausage.
Exactly.
Oh, look, you're getting it everywhere. What a surprise.
Listen. My sausage ain't that fat.
Stop
so we had to add
banging
stuff.
my pan.
Honey, that's where you do it. Ever see on TV they do that? Garlic, 1 clove. I like more than 1 clove, but my wife, oh, we got the garlic press.
Because I got to smell you.
Let me tell you something. Somebody wrote to me and said, you don't have to peel the garlic and put it in the garlic press. It peels itself. Don't believe them, okay?
It makes a big mess of stuff.
Yes, and you got to clean it, and it's just wrong. Okay, so now we have the garlic and the onions. Don't put it on super high because it's going to burn. In fact, you see what I'm doing here? You see how they're sweating already? I'm going to take it off the heat.
Yes, take it off the heat.
Okay? I'm going to take it off the heat right now. And I'm going to stir this again. Okay, this ain't ready. So now what we did for the peppers is we put the peppers... Ow!
I love that.
You hate me, don't you? We put the peppers cut in half.
Don't put that on there, tot.
Don't you do that. We took the peppers, cut them in half, and roasted them.
For like 20 minutes to a half hour, 400 degrees.
400 degrees. About 20 minutes.
You gotta take those little pieces of garlic paper off of there.
I was just about to do that. Look, the skin comes right off too. I don't like the pepper skin. You roast this 400 degrees for between 20 and 30 minutes, depending on how much your wife is yelling at you. Okay, this took a half hour. Plus it depends on your oven, right? So what are we gonna do? We are going to chop this.
As much of a dice as you can.
Right. Exactly.
You want it the same size as the pasta and the sausage and the onions. You want everything basically the same size.
So look what I'm doing. Isn't that nice?
Very nice.
Do you like what I did there?
I could have did it better.
Everybody thinks they could do it better.
Oh, I know.
Till it's time to do it better.
You know I can
Everybody
do it better.
thinks they're gonna do it better.
See, the talking over me doesn't help anybody.
I'm sorry, honey. Okay, look. Now she told me before, make sure you cut it into strips and then you chop it up. And I'm listening. You see, you want it to fit on a spoon, don't you, honey? Look at that garlic piece in there.
Yeah, after I told you not to.
You did tell me, right?
Please keep sharing.
Okay, we'll keep going. Look at me. Okay? Look how good I am. Look, you think I got no knife skills?
I could see you have no
I'll take
nice
a flamethrower to this place.
Why screaming? Why?
I don't know. That was my Al Pacino. Okay? Okay, so we love this dish. And you know what you do with this dish? This is what Italians do. When they make this dish, they never make just a pound. Especially if you have a family. What they do is they make like 2 or 3 pounds. And there's always something in the fridge. The kid comes home, there's always something to eat. This heats up great.
You just throw a little bit of chicken stock in it and it heats up perfectly. You could also put it in a Why are you pounding?
I like to pound my peppers.
You could also put it in a casserole dish and throw some mozzarella on top and make it baked.
That's a great idea. Now you say it? We could have done a whole nother show about that. Okay. I'm going to test this, honey.
Don't burn yourself.
Woo.
Oh, this is the
Okay.
best. This is the best night of my life.
It's very al dente. So, I'm going to even take it off the heat. And by
Why?
the time
Are you out of your mind?
Why?
Leave it boiling.
No, it's gonna be perfect. I know what I'm doing. Because you want the macaroni to be done exactly the same time. Okay? And here's the rest of the peppers. How many peppers were these?
3.
3 peppers for a pound.
You slice them in half. You take out all the seeds and the stem and put them face side down on the pan and put a little olive oil on them and roast them at 400 for 30 minutes.
Now, another thing about this is that it depends on how the texture is. I like the peppers fully cooked. Some people like it not that cooked, right? They like it like with a bite to it.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Me neither. Look at this. 3 peppers chopped up, and they're going in with this.
Right.
So now we have all of this.
You have onions, pepper, and garlic.
You want to come over here and see?
Well, you could also put the sausage in.
Yes, but I want them to see the beauty and the beast.
And the beast is right here.
Look at this. Look, how beautiful is that?
All right, don't keep mushing it. You like to play with the food.
I like to play with my sausage. And now that's in there. Look, you see that sausage grease? I love that grease. Look how beautiful this is. Yes. I'm going to stir this one more time. That's almost ready. Look, show this now. Look how beautiful this is.
Okay, don't keep stirring it because
Okay.
it'll turn it to a mess. I'm
Now-
handing you that for a reason.
Yes. Oh, you want the what?
Get some pasta water.
I don't have a cup of pasta water. Look, here's the pasta water.
Oh my God, you're using my good glass. I can't-
Pasta water.
Oh my God.
Always save some.
Nobody ever does that. Nobody.
Ah, not until now. Now what are we adding, Christine?
We're putting a cup on the side, but you're going to only use half a cup and see how much more you need
Of what?
of chicken stock.
We're going to use a half a cup now?
We'll see what we need.
Okay. Now the chicken stock actually deglazes. Right, honey?
Yeah.
So look. Half a cup. Oh, I think we got to do the whole cup, honey.
All right.
In fact, we might need more than a cup.
I don't think you need more than a cup.
All right, I'm going to show it to you.
Okay.
Because sometimes, I hate to say it, sometimes Christine could be wrong.
No, that doesn't happen. Oh, that's plenty of juice.
That's perfect.
You don't
Look
need
at
more
that.
than that.
I'm going to add a little salt
To taste.
to taste, okay?
Don't get crazy with the salt. Good. And you're putting a pat of butter in there.
And now we put a pat of butter in
The
there.
butter needs to be cold.
The butter is ice cold. It's just one little pat of butter. What does that do?
It gives it a little bit of an emulsification in the sauce. It thickens it up slightly.
Emulsification? That's like conjunction junction. Okay, now we're gonna drain the pasta. Okay? Honey? You want to see me burn, right? She loves it when I'm getting burned. That's my wife at her best. Ooh, that's perfect. You know when it's perfect and you're so happy? Honey,
Yeah, I haven't felt that way in a long time.
you better watch your mouth, okay? Okay. Uncle Freddie here is doing
All right, you need to turn that off now.
the best he can. Okay, the butter is almost melted.
It's fine. Stop messing
And now we're
with
going to
it.
throw the pasta in. You see those?
Are
little-
you going to really drag that across my floor and make
No.
it drip all over the
Look,
floor?
look, I got this on.
Oh my God.
Body wants to. That's the dish. I'm going to bring it over here and mix it.
You can, but you just don't put it on the wooden thing.
Look at this beautiful dish. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Did I say oh my goodness? This is the goodness of sausage and peppers. This is the goodness of delicious macaroni. All together with one. Oh, do you smell this?
I know, because it's my recipe.
If my kids are watching, I don't know if I'm I'm saving you, Eddie. These are the perfect proportions, Christine. The 1 sausage for each, 4 sausage for a pound, and 3 peppers. Look how it's almost every single bite, you get everything together.
Could you stir it some more?
Why does that bother you? But why? But why, Christine? This is what I'm doing.
Oh my God, why would you take that big grater out for that?
Something might have broke in there.
You have a little grater, why would you do that?
I'm not about little grating. I'm big grater.
You're used to little.
Shut your mouth. And now before, I'm not feeling that good, so I need a little medicine. It's just for my throat. And it's to celebrate. Everybody's sharing this. And a delicious dish. Oh, whew. That clears your throat up. That's all I'm doing it for, to clear my throat.
Does it make you stop speaking?
Your mouth. Okay. Look what I'm going to do. I like to do it like this.
I wish I could see it if you didn't have the grater in the way.
Oh, the dog. I just spilled some on the floor. The dog is going to love it. Honey, look how every spoonful. Okay. What do you think about that?
I know it's good because I made it.
Now look. I learned this from you. Clean it up. Clean up your act. Now a little cheese. Some people like to put it like this. I like a little bit thicker cheese. Those chunks, I like it like that. But you know what?
Nobody likes that.
No?
No,
I like it like this.
nobody likes
If
that.
you look, you can just turn it around. You want to do this? You can do that.
That's what a normal person would do.
No, I like a chunk of cheese. Chunk of cheese, honey. Honey, you're my little chunk of cheese. You know that?
Oh my word.
Okay. And here it is. See the pasta water? Later, if you have to reheat it, or you want to put, like right now, it needs a little bit.
I wish you would stop and ask me before you do things.
I'm the guy. Okay, look at this. Look at this. Imagine having this in the fridge all the time. Every spoonful has everything in it.
Could you get a smaller spoon than that?
You couldn't be righter.
Right.
Or more right?
Right. Okay. Don't push the food on with your finger.
Look how every spoonful, that was why the sausage is cut up. That is why the peppers are small. And that is why we use orecchiette, because it grabs it. Honey, I'm eating a whole pound tonight.
Okay, shove it in your mouth and let's go.
This is one of the most simple and delicious dishes in the world. And my wife, when I tell you, I was talking about it and she's like, you want sausage and pepper? And she made this. That's when I knew there was love here.
Really? Just recently? You knew there was
Just
love here?
yesterday, I realized how much I loved you and sausage and peppers.
I'm happy.
Honey, I'm putting you above sausage and peppers.
You know,
no Italian does
Our
that.
anniversary's next week. How many years we married?
Keep your mouth shut. Mmm. I'm sorry. I have to be alone with this dish. Freddie Rubino here. Get your shirt at fredrubino.com to support this show. Please share this on every Italian site, every cooking site, and help us get the word out that there's delicious, easy food to be made and keep the Italian culture alive. Freddie Rubino, get the food out of here. Christine,
Bye, everybody.
We love you guys.